What up, y'all? We're back with another one. Yin and Yang, the podcast, season 2, episode 6. I go by the name Straight from the Gutter. It is Straight from the Gutter Entertainment presents the Yin and Yang podcast, sponsored by Makeup by Sammy Ray. And if you want to log in and check her out, it is her IG is makeup by _ Sammy Renee. So that's our official sponsor. Shout out to her, Sammy Renee and Company. Appreciate you. We're working on the Manscaped deal. This is the beard bomb. Let's see the beard activator. Come on now. So we working out those particulars. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Shout out to SBNDK. Shout out to DJ Dowsinair. Shout out to Bam. Got to bring them up here. We got a lot to talk about. As you know, there's a lot going on. It's about that time. Let's get Bam up here. Where you at, Bam?
Oh boy. I hope you had a decent week. You know, productive. Hope everybody did some. And something, the thing that people forget when you work so hard is self-care. Always take time out for yourself. Always take time out. So shout out to City the Great. What up, boy? You know, self-care. Always take time out to yourself, and it could be something small. It could be something big. Hit up the spa. Even taking yourself on a date. Getting your hair done, your nails, getting your toes done. You know what I mean? Anything. You know, it don't have to be anything extravagant. You don't have to leave the country. It could be a staycation. You know, so
that's true.
They go DJ Dowsinair crew.
What up?
You decided to pull up today.
IG's been messing up because I can't even see Gutter. This is crazy.
Yo.
You know, so funny. Now I can see him this time.
Bam couldn't see me for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bam ain't seen me for the past 2 weeks.
I know.
So,
I actually missed your face. Look at you with the beard, with the little bit of salt and pepper on the
you know what I'm
face.
saying? Getting my little mini Santa Claus on.
Okay.
Yo, but listen, man. This is how we're gonna start this off, man.
Oh Lord. First of all, man, no, I got something to say. We ain't gonna forget not talking about how Scorpio season ended with a bang.
First of all, Scorpio season is not done yet.
Yeah, but it's ending with it ended. It's gonna end with a bang. It's ending with a bang.
Well, somebody's getting banged. Clearly.
No, because you know your fellow Scorpion. He on the news. He out here.
Man.
But
yo, listen.
We gonna talk about that Scorpio person later.
Listen. We gonna get to that. But I'm gonna start that journey with this, okay?
Yeah.
Diddy for president. I'm gonna leave that alone.
That's what I was talking about.
Diddy for president.
He's Scorpio.
So we gonna get back to Diddy. We definitely gonna get back to Diddy. There's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack there. But
2023 is ending up. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go.
Oh man, we'll get into victims versus volunteers later, okay?
Let's go.
But with that being said,
hurdle after hurdle when trying to restart their lives. Whether it's securing stable housing, a good job, or continuing their education, the stigma of a criminal record often follows them for life and holds too many back from reaching their true potential. This is right on time. Just yesterday, I was with one of our program graduates, an exceptional young man who inspired so many of his peers on Rikers Island. Since coming home, he's done everything right. Found a job, contributes to his community, he's a positive role model. I spent the entire day with him going apartment to apartment.
So that was Lala Anthony, ex-wife of Carmelo, former New York Knick. So what Lala was talking about was
Many formerly incarcerated people
that
still
New York Governor Kathy Hochul signs Clean Slate Act to help formerly incarcerated individuals secure jobs and other opportunities. So Lala was pretty much just kind of just dwelling on that, because that is a big moment. There's a lot of individuals that have been wrongfully incarcerated. There have been a lot of individuals that have been incarcerated for things that are now legal, that are still incarcerated. So with that being said, what do y'all think about the Clean Slate Act being passed?
I mean, for the reason that you said, yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? For the reason that you said, because the reason why I say that, particularly for the reason that you mentioned, because you know it's going to be a couple of people who did crimes that they know they did. They know they did. They know they deserve time for or whatever like that or some other shit, and they're going to try to flip it to try to make it work for them. So for the reasons that you said, wrongfully convicted, crimes that are, legal, like, there's people still in jail for weed. Weed is legal. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that Clean Slate and stuff like that. So, I get it. So
here's the thing, right? It says, so on Thursday, Hochul signed the Clean Slate Act, which will allow certain criminal records to be sealed after an individual has served their sentence. Individuals are covered under the act as long as they are not convicted of any additional crimes. With clean records, formerly incarcerated individuals will have more opportunities to secure jobs and even places to live. According to Governor Hochul's website, the Clean Slate Act will not seal the records of individuals convicted of sex crimes, murder, or other non-drug Class A felonies. So that's the full actual Clean Slate Act that Governor Hochul signed. I think it is a step in a positive direction. Go ahead.
I got a question though. What about the ones they said not for sex crimes, right? But what about the ones that were for wrongful convicted of a sex crime? Because you got situations where, because only reason why I say that, because there are situations where that we've seen that, men have been accused for certain things and kind of find out the shit really didn't happen. And, they lose things that's going on and stuff like that, things that everything else, and kind of find out it was all a lie. So there's actually
another bill that's being presented that actually adheres to that. The only thing with that is when it comes to certain crimes and certain facts that are put out there, certain things that
DNA
ruled out that you didn't do it. DNA, and the thing is, even with DNA, the technology now is so different from, let's say, 1988. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's even so different from 2003, so to speak. So we gotta also take things like that into consideration. Wait, is anybody having an issue hearing us, or is there a delay or anything? I see a couple of comments about the sound not being good, but I hear everything clearly.
It's probably the video.
Oh, the video. Okay. All right. So that's the Clean Slate Act. So we want to bring Sosie up. Let's see, Sosie's up. But speaking of New York City Mayor Eric Adams, electronic devices being seized amid federal investigation.
Thank you.
So last week, the FBI seized New York City Mayor Eric Adams' electronic devices as it relates to a federal probe tied to his top fundraiser. According to ABC News, Adams has denied any
going in and
wrongdoing.
out. No, it's not. It was going in and out. It's not going in and out now. I was listening for a while. I'm at a birthday party, but it's not going in and out.
Oh, okay. So, as a former member of law enforcement, I expect all members of my staff to follow the law and fully cooperate with any sort of investigation. And I will continue to do exactly that. I have nothing to hide. That's what Eric Adams is indicating, right? That he has nothing to hide. But then you have this other report that he announced that the city will reduce his city's educational department budget by $1 billion and slash hiring for police in order to fund the ongoing illegal immigrant crisis. What is your thoughts on that when it comes to
boy.
Mr. Eric Adams?
You mean the club promoter?
Eric Adams, the couple. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, Eric's been outside.
He
So
been
she's
outside.
saying it's still. She's saying it's
So
still
don't-
going in and out.
Yeah,
Can't talk
So
at the same time.
like-
I'll
Don't
come
act
back in
like-
and see if it works.
Hold on one second. Yeah, we're both talking at the same time. What happened?
I was
I
telling
said,
the
y'all ain't
girl-
gonna act like don't act like
still
y'all
talking
ain't
at
see
the
this
same
man
time.
outside.
Yeah, Eric's
I
been
was
outside.
telling her, yeah. I was telling the guests to come in and go back out and see if that works because I had to do that too when the sound was displaying something. So
Okay. Yeah, can y'all put that in the comments? Just put that in the comments for them, because everything when it comes to everything that it comes to the show moving forward, everything is going to be streamed on our website. Everything's about to be streamed on YouTube and everything for everyone to get it. And you know, speaking of that, definitely shout out to our sponsor, Makeup by Sammy Renee. So her IG is makeup by _ Sammy Renee. Shout out to her. So we definitely transcending, we definitely moving this forward. So now, Mr. Eric Adams. Eric Adams has been at every single hip hop release party since he's been in office. Every single one. When is this man actually working? Like, I don't.
First of all, if you're gonna say that, then you gotta say something about the vice president. Then, if you're gonna go there, when the last time people seen her? She threw a 50 anniversary. Kamala, what her name was? Then she
Kamala
threw a party
Harris.
in the White House about 50. She did a whole 50-year hip hop party at the White House.
Yeah, but that's the.
y'all
that's
do know
the
it's
one
not
and
no
only time I
real
saw her.
work that he has to do though. He's a signature. He has to read, so he has time.
What?
He's not in the
When you
field
see-
or anything. He's on the
Listen.
computer, looking at protocols, looking at approvals and stuff like that. That's his job. He ain't supposed to be in the field unless he needs to. He did his
But he
Yeah,
been
one
doing
of
it
those-
since-
Yeah, but he's been in the field more than any. The only reading that Eric Adams is doing is the audiobook.
And
That nigga ain't read not a one law.
he has
Uh-oh,
to
that's
he
it.
has to read laws that is coming in, the proposal for laws that's coming into effect, y'all.
Uh-oh, that was
You know that, right?
yeah.
Did you does nigga? Yes, sir.
Does he have a family?
Yeah, no, I don't think he's married.
Oh, listen.
I don't think he's
Well,
married.
he's not married. Eric Adams is not married.
Nope.
That's why he outside. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
I mean, it never was mentioned that he was married. I never heard of that.
I never heard of a marriage, a
But
girlfriend,
I've
nothing.
never, but I've
He has
never
a
heard
son.
anybody ask
He
him
do
either,
have a
though.
son.
He got a kid, okay.
He has a kid.
But
How
have you heard
old is the
anybody
child?
actually ask him?
How old is
the
the child?
I don't know. You're gonna have to check. But listen, let's look up how old is Eric Adams' child. Hold on one second, DJ Thousand. Let's do a little research here.
Yeah,
Because he might not be a child.
exactly my point.
He
That's what
might
I'm
not be a
getting.
child. That might be a grown-ass man.
Exactly.
That-
So, which means that he has plenty of time to be thotting and bopping outside.
not
First of
Tottenham,
all, that sounds
Bopping.
very, very crazy about our representative thotting and bopping, okay?
I mean, is he not?
Thotting and bopping.
He-
That
oh,
sounds
but
very, very.
but he's not though.
I mean,
Listen, let's get to what the people want to hear, man. Diddy and Cassie have reached
Wait,
a settlement after she
before you
filed
do
the
that, we got to
lawsuit.
do it. Before you do that one, we still got Meg Thee Stallion and Barty.
There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot.
There's a lot of that. We got to talk about
Wait.
the new albums that are out.
Wait. Before we get in, we haven't finished with Mr. Adams at this juncture. Okay?
Listen,
The
Adams
first thing
has
we
one child. He has one child, Tracy Collins. Actually, Tracy Collins is his girlfriend. What?
Oh.
Wait, hold on. You look kind of young there. Domestic.
Ain't they all?
They called her a domestic partner. So they called her a domestic partner. Now there's a bigger issue with Mr. Adams, right?
When they live together?
What are we doing, right? What are we doing about the $1 billion that is being just cut?
As of right now, I don't know what's going on with that. I think that's the worst decision in the world, to cut it from education. I can understand you taking it from other places, but education is the first place that you would never do that to, because our children, as it is right now, are having a tough time after the COVID to get acclimated with school as it is. So taking money from that is the worst decision that he made. I think he's trying to compensate for some other things that he's currently involved with, but I'm not going to say much more than that.
Oh wait, I got a question though. I just saw recently that speaking of the government, Congress and stuff like that, that they passed a temporary law, whatever like that we might have another government shutdown in 2024.
Yeah.
So the government shutdown was supposed
They
to
said
happen
they
this
had passed
past
a temporary funding.
I'm about to tell you.
Mhm.
The government it was supposed to, the stop it was supposed to happen this past week. It was supposed to go down on Friday. They passed a temporary law to where they're going to continue the funding, but they will revisit it in February. So we don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot going on. Of course, they're going to wait until we about to vote for a new president for them to start this nonsense.
You said February, ain't that around tax season?
Yes. Yes, because we only care when it affects our bread. Yes.
I'm just saying,
Absolutely.
this might be funny. It's tax season.
Yes, absolutely. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. I can't comprehend. I just can't comprehend how he's going to cut an already tight budget, and slash hiring for police in order to fund the ongoing illegal immigrant crisis. I can't comprehend it. On top of the fact that they was already paying for over 6 months.
Are you surprised?
They already did it for 6 months for the migrants. They sent a bunch of migrants up to upstate to Orange County. There's a lot. They have them down the road out in Newburgh, and this Roach Motel or whatever. But they're paying all their bills for 6 months. Like, who's funding this? So now the county now has to pick up the slack because of this nonsense that we're doing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, what are we doing here? It's not just education. It's mostly about school safety in the city, and with all the violence going on in the city and schools, it's not a good idea. No, absolutely.
But healthcare again. But they've been slashing healthcare for years. So education is needed. Healthcare, nothing is being done. There's a lot of things being cut also.
My issue is not the fact that we're cutting. My issue is the fact of what we're cutting to do with. That's my issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like.
Well, there wouldn't be no need to cut. Think about it. If he wasn't using the money if the money wasn't being cut to fund one thing, then nothing wouldn't have to be cut. Period.
Here's the thing when it comes to the government, and then I'm gonna pass it off to DJ Dowsonier, right? Now, at what particular juncture can you guys recall of anything, right, government-wise funding that has been transparent? Everything is supposed to be public record. We're supposed to be able to search this information up, and boom, boom, boom. Because, for example, right, if they go into the Better Business Bureau and look up Straight from the Gutter Entertainment, right, they're going to look at when I started it. They're going to look at my financial records. You could see this. This is Googleable, right? So why is there not the same transparency, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it's a good idea. I think this is going to backfire. I think it's going to blow up in our face. It's going to be a shit show. That's what I'm predicting.
New York, United States been a shit show for years, but don't listen to me.
No, it's not. We do need to listen to you because it's always going to be. It's always been a shit show. It's been a shit show, always will be a shit show, and the haves will continue to do what they do. Okay? First and foremost, what I wanted to respond to Gutter was, why is it that just $1 billion and that money going towards the immigrants is the issue when we've been cutting from education for God knows how long, for every other program there was? Okay? My problem is that education should never be cut. Never.
Ever.
They're
already underpaid.
Exactly. Education should never be cut for no circumstances. We're actually cutting our throats by depriving our children of education. And it's as simple as that.
And you want to know what's crazy? My son goes to Middletown High School in Middletown, New York, upstate. It's in Orange County. They had a whole riot in that school on Thursday. About 8 different fights broke out. Security has no de-escalation training, no tactical training. Security guards got hurt. Kids were climbing in trying to bring in weapons from outside through the cafeteria window.
Why?
More than likely, gang activity. And my son goes to this engineering program, right? So he gets dropped off at the high school because they go up to SUNY Newport. And all of a sudden, you have all the guards outside about to go into the school for some special training. Right? So this happened on Thursday. They closed the school on Friday. Now today's Saturday. So I don't know what's going on. It's disheartening. It's scary, and we have to do better. We have to protect our kids. We cannot be taking funding away from the educational system. We just cannot. We can't afford to.
I want to know, when you say we who?
We New Yorkers.
And I hope you're not including government.
They don't count as us, man. It's really us against them. It's forever going to be that. But changing the trajectory of the show, we're going to go right into Megan Thee Stallion and Party. Keeping it Orange County, of course. Party is from Newburgh. Free
my boy
Tory,
came out
free Tory Lanez.
Came out ready.
Free Tory Lanez.
My boy came out ready.
Listen, this man. The thing is this, right? And he said on record that the breakup was smooth. You made it messy. I wasn't going to say anything. You keep bringing my name up. She dragged this dude.
But no, she kind of embarrassed him too, though, because remember, she was already, when they broke up, she was already with the next guy.
Well,
remember what was that? Football player, the tennis, whatever, the soccer, whatever he was.
Tennessee Titans. He was dating somebody from the Tennessee Titans. But if you listen to the record, Party tells you the whole timeline.
I know.
And he fills in the blanks because it's been known that she's an alcoholic, but it's never really been out there like that, right? So
no, they got video of her with her flirting with mad people, doing extra stuff. But she drinks.
Here's the thing. There are certain individuals that are on social media a lot, right? The common person that goes on social media for an hour a day has no idea that Megan Thee Stallion is an alcoholic. That's what I mean. Oh, the videos out there, absolutely. You can find a video about anything. You feel me? But I'm talking about like it's known, like it's a known thing. You know what I mean? For those of us in the business, clearly we see it. It comes across our desks. We see it. We see it all. But for the casual fan or the casual music fan or whatever, they're not really putting 2 and 2 together. And this man said to her, I've witnessed you take shot after shot, but not swallow not a drop of accountability. Like, damn. Why would you mess with a New Yorker with a pen? That's like Jada's baby moms coming down and saying something crazy about Jada. You know he gonna have. Like, but you know, in Megan's track, the Cobra track, she indicates that she caught Party getting fellatio in their bed.
In his
Party
bed or their bed?
Their bed. This shit, they allegedly they live together or whatever, right? Party said on the record, not your bed, not your house. Like, yo, literally saying, like, yo, I've seen you go on Gayle King and lie. Yo, you're the feds. Free Tory Lanez. Free Tory Lanez. I don't know. Megan's looking bad.
It's making me
already
First of
look
all,
bad
it was the fact that he said that she lied and then sweared on her mama. He said
Swear on her mom.
he sweared on her mama. He said, "Yo, you got me one to fight niggas that you was fucking."
Yes. Yo, he said the dude that had the tags on your beat, you let him tag and beat.
Damn.
He is making.
Yo, Party went off.
He's making me question that whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case altogether.
You think the judge is not sitting back
questionable, like
thinking
to
about
some
this?
people.
Like, bro, it's bad. And then the thing is, he loves that girl. He literally says in the record, like, yo, I just got.
He was gonna propose to her. He was
like,
gonna do a lot.
He was gonna propose to her. He even said, yo, even to this day, you could still call my mama. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, but you keep pushing me, like.
And you keep pushing.
Those are.
Jeez, I'm not talking to the stallion. I'm talking to the person. And then he said that, yo, like that, you know, the devil was a snake. It was mad stuff he was saying.
Yo, you went and got lipo just to go post pics in the gym. Nah.
But no, I had somebody tell me that even though she didn't, that allegedly she didn't do it, that was a lie because her belly button doesn't look crazy. I said, you know, you can do lipo without them touching your belly button, right?
That's broke people shit. Broke people want to act like they know what plastic surgery is actually supposed to look like. Like,
exactly.
When you got bread, you can't tell the difference at all. Not from the breast, not the ass,
that's
not the
all
hip,
the
not
time
the
true.
belly
You got
button.
some people who things look obvious.
That just because they got money don't mean they went to the right doctors.
Oh,
man.
Okay.
Come on now, stop it.
You're right.
You
about to say because there's some people.
Come on, bam. Let's keep it a stack. You can go get a Gucci bag, but you be saying back like, no, I'm gonna go get this bag from Coach. Cause why am I gonna get a Gucci that looks the same? I'm the prize. That don't mean that you can't afford the Gucci, right? Just saying. So, what do y'all think about lesbian divorce stats that shed light on women's responsibility in divorces? Huh? Let's take a little listen to this video.
Repeat that?
No. Listen
to the video and then I'll read it again.
Oh, come on.
A 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence. Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on them. I could not.
So, lesbian divorce stats sheds light on women's responsibility in divorces.
How much was the percentage?
75%.
Oh, at least 72.
75%. Yikes.
Higher than the norm. The norm is 52%, and is usually initiated by women.
Listen, since I'm the only female here, can I answer?
By all means, ma'am.
I'm going to say it again. I said it before, but I say it twice. Say it again. Bitches is crazy. Wait. Y'all bitches is crazy. Bitches is crazy, and it's not even y'all. I can actually, I'm part of that because I'm a female. I am crazy. This is why I said to myself, and I said this to other people before. I've been in a relationship with another woman, and I ain't gonna lie, it's a different type of vibe because y'all both kind of the same. And comes domestic violence, we just gonna be squaring up together. I'm sorry, because you bleed like I bleed, you got titties like I got titties. We gonna fight each other, but I can't honestly deal with a woman all the way 100%. I need a man in there somewhere. I'm sorry, so.
Because the problem is that women want.
I'm not saying, I'm not knocking. There is some females that could deal with it and, work it out. Shouts out to, Judy and the Brat. They can do that. What I'm saying? That's
the 25%.
You know what I'm saying? That's like I said, you got them. There's other people too. No, that's other people that that are in other females that are in other situations where a woman could stay together. And shout out to those relationships. But speaking for myself and the way how these females that I know be acting and how the narrative that's out there of these females that are out here, a lot of females out here take the role of being the man.
But I was going to tell you what the problem
being
is.
the man
I was going to play the video
out of line
and you kept going.
Extra.
All right, bam, listen.
Probably the first thing women need to forgive their husbands for is for being men. The problem is that women want strong men who are good providers and at the same time expect them to be like a girlfriend that they can always vent about a problem with. Men don't want to talk about problems. They want to solve them. Women want their man to be emotionally available. In other words, they want to turn him into a woman. It's as if some women want their man to have the characteristics of a woman without losing their masculinity. There will always be a power struggle between men and women. Only when women enjoy the strengths that they have that men don't, and enjoy the strengths that men have that they as women don't, will they be happier people and able to live in peace and harmony. Probably the first...
They see a balance, but I get it. There got to be a balance between the man and the woman. Got it.
She's absolutely, positively right on all.
I'm a female and I'm agreeing because I ain't gonna lie. I'm working on it, going to therapy. I was one of those females that wanted a guy. Like, I want my man to be a man, but then I want to be like, I want him to also be like, be there, and I want to be able to vent to him with certain situations. Now, I realize, yes, to a certain extent, y'all can have, to a certain extent, communication, to a certain extent, but also it's not going to work out that way because I think I was also told that we think with females think with emotion, men think it's another way.
Logically. We think logically.
Yeah. Right. And it has to be a balance. To me, in a relationship, for a man and a woman to work out, like she said, I agree. The woman has to understand what they say, and vice versa. But there still could be a balance in there somewhere.
But the thing is,
but still, it's still gonna be a balance. But don't try to put the fact that make them one of your girlfriends either. But I get it.
Here's the thing, right? Some of us are emotionally available. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, sometimes just because we're able to help you decompress, right, from the day and talk about what happened at work or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear about Maria every fucking day before I eat dinner. I don't want to hear that shit.
Fact.
I don't want to hear that shit. Listen.
Every day.
I agree.
3 times a day.
Fucking day. Like, yo, snuff this bitch at this point.
But you gotta understand too. But wait, there are some men. Wait, but gutter. There are some men that actually where the role. There are some situations where the roles switch. Meaning, and I know a situation
that's
where
not a real man.
That the guy would sit back and vent to his lady about work every single day about the same, just like how you just complained.
Every day?
Every day.
Where's his panties at?
Every day.
Where's his panties at? Okay.
Boy
I
shorts
don't
or
know where his
G-strings?
drawers is at, but it's just.
No, I ain't say drawers. I ain't say drawers.
I don't know where his drawers is at.
I ain't say drawers.
It's still panties. They're drawers.
G-strings or thongs?
First of all, them shits is uncomfortable. So
I wouldn't know. I've never rocked one.
them shits is very uncomfortable. As a woman shaped the way I am shaped, them shits is uncomfortable.
Bam, you turn shorts into fucking thongs. You're
No,
different.
I do not. I buy big shorts. I don't wear. I'm not gonna. I buy big shorts. I wear
But
like I have like extra large shorts.
if you wore your size, they'll.
If I wore female shorts, yes, they would disappear. I wear men shorts. I wear boxers.
Olars. You wear Olars.
Yo, you want to know what's
I
crazy?
wear boxers.
That's literally what women do. She went ring around the rosy just to say I'm right.
I said female boxers, but I don't wear female boxers.
That's the nonsense.
I don't wear female clothes. I wear boy stuff.
This is why there's never any balance between men and women, and this is why we
But y'all
have the
shit is
Yin and Yang
comfortable. That's
podcast,
why.
and this is why we have the unfiltered truth from both sexes, so y'all can see
But y'all
how
stuff
we're
is
mentally unstable. Like for
comfortable,
real.
though. Y'all stuff is mad comfortable. Y'all in pajamas. Y'all sweats is comfortable. I see why y'all walk around with your hands inside y'all. It's mad space. It's comfortable.
No tightness. No
Right.
tightness.
It's like when the girl shorts is like like if I was to wear female shorts and female sweats all the time, I'll be a walking yeast infection. Like nope. So I would do.
But why they do that though?
Bitches
That's
be
my
wearing
question.
shit all tight. I mean, I don't knock it. It's fun to look at. I look at other girls, but for me, for comfortability, nah. Why are you shaking your head like that, Gutter?
The damn yeast.
Unnecessary.
But think about it, Gutter. You know the old saying with everybody. You always wearing something tight, coochie all snuffed in and everything else, and this shit can't breathe.
I ain't gonna hold you. Every single girlfriend I've ever had, I've always told them, please go commando at least twice a week. Let the kitty breathe. Let the kid
let the kitty breathe. Take the titties out the bra. Let it breathe.
No, but I'm talking about
Free
all
the
day. I mean, just go commando for the day. Like free the titty. He's stupid.
Free the lips. Let the lips walk wild. Okay. For those who lips is
so there are lips out there that we just don't know what side of lips Diddy likes, right? This has been an ongoing thing. Oh, Diddy.
He a Scorpio. Represent. Come on. But wait, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. No lie though. The shit that I read the actual affidavit, the whole situation.
I read the 35 pages. Yes, I read it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is very, very serious. I'm like, you might see us make jokes, y'all, but we understand it's very, very serious. But I ain't even gonna lie. Was y'all motherfucking surprised?
I didn't read it, so I can't.
No,
really
but I'm saying
comment.
the accusation, the stuff that my thing was the fact that when Cassie said that Diddy would pay sex workers and have her search for men with big penises and will pay them so they can sleep with her, like so he could masturbate, jerk off and masturbate to watching her fuck other men with big penises. Are y'all fucking surprised?
Yo, but I have a question for y'all.
But that was in there. Why you should
wait? I have a question for y'all. Have y'all ever heard Diddy ever say that he's not gay? Interesting, right? Right. See, sometimes you have to take a step back and just kind of go through the motions of you've never heard this man say that he's not gay ever.
He never responded to the question either.
He never responds, so you can't even make it.
He never responds. So here's my thing, right? And to Bam's point, we joke, we play. One thing that we don't play with is domestic violence. We definitely don't. We don't you know, we definitely advocate against that shit. We don't play them games. But is Cassie a victim or was she a volunteer?
She was both. Well, no. Depending on the person, depending how you view it, she can be a victim. She can be a victim, right? But then, you know, depending, other people might not say that is because of the fact that, you know, of what happened and what was going on. People don't understand things that what's that called? Oh my gosh, there's a word for it where you, oh my gosh, it's a word where it's like when you are the person who feel that you can understand the predator or whatever like that. You kind of feel like you feel like you obligated, or this person kind of grooms you. So I feel that at the end of the day, was she groomed? Yes. Did she understand to a certain extent? Maybe. Like I said, to a certain extent, but remember, you gotta understand, Diddy's not her first rodeo. She's 19 in the industry. But remember, you had other people that was working with her before Diddy. You had Ryan Leslie, you had other people that was working with her. Yes.
Yeah, one another difference.
Whatever like that. She was young. Same thing, this industry, and the way the world is, not everybody in the industry, but the way the world is going, it's like after a while she probably felt obligated. She could have felt scared. We don't know.
I have a question.
What happened behind closed doors.
What's the difference between Diddy and R. Kelly?
Money.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Power.
Kels went broke. Kels couldn't read. Kel didn't have the best attorneys. Kel was in jail.
But here's the thing, though, too.
On the other hand,
but wait.
Diddy, on the other hand, is able to, if you see, in less than 24 hours, this was settled. Now,
but you got to, but wait,
right?
but also,
hold
but
on,
no,
on,
but
fam.
see,
hold on. The thing with Diddy also is, right? And let's not get this shit twisted at all. Just because you enter a settlement does not mean you're guilty. I'm not saying that Diddy is innocent. Let's not get anything misconstrued here, okay? Because where there's smoke, there's fire.
Facts.
It can't be that 101 people are fucking wrong and you just unscathed, okay?
Understandable.
Now, it can also be, right? For example, as soon as the story came out, an event was canceled for De Leon, right? He lost over $5 million off the bat. And that was just on the front end, right? Now, you look at that number, right? And now you have Cassie. Cassie has a number in place, right? Cassie's saying 30 mil. So you sold yourself again, right? So I'm not trying to victim shame, but how about stop fucking selling yourselves? How about that? How about you say, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna go through with it.
No, and I understand that. I totally get you. And I agree with you when it comes to that. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. But actually, I feel like, you know, it goes deeper than that. And the reason why I say it goes deeper than that, because you got to look at, when it comes to Diddy, all the things that's been happening. First, it was that situation when the guy that killed Tupac.
No.
Allegedly, that man. Wait, let me finish.
It goes way further than that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, I'm going. It does go further than that, because there's a lot of things that have been going on that Jaguar White been saying. Other people been saying that, you know, with the Andre Harrell, with the Heavy D, with the Albie Shaw almost dying, with Kim Porter dying. You know what I'm saying? The Christopher Williams situation. It goes very, very deep. A lot of things that goes deeper than that. Then if you want to go deeper, you go to Clyde Davis, Quincy Jones. You can even go there. But again, we're not on the thing talking about them. But it could go deeper than that, because we don't know. With Cassie said, put that situation out there.
Allegations.
Yeah, an allegation out there. That allegation could have led to maybe other people that are connected to Diddy that we maybe know or maybe not know. Bigger picture than that. Wait. And that's probably how Diddy was able to even probably have the extra money to spare. Because dumb people probably was like, yo, Diddy, fix that shit. You don't fix that shit. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't, again, because whatever's going on when it comes to this, whatever and everything, the deeper picture than that, yes, did it for the money? I can clearly say that too. But she got more from what I heard. She asked for 30 mil. I heard she got 100 mil out the deal. She didn't even ask for that. I heard he threw in some whatever and everything else for her. Right. For her to, like, you know, because it was too much. Look at all those pages. A lot was said. You had people that was confirming. You had people that was from Diddy's team from back then that was saying stuff without saying stuff.
My
right?
shit is this though, man.
You got Kid Cudi that was agreeing with the whole situation. And then, like, it was a whole bunch. So if Diddy didn't settle that situation, it would have been a lot of our other favorite rappers or other favorite governors or other favorite people would have been caught up in that situation. And then to add on insult to injury, my nigga Kanye West came out with a song.
Obi, you're absolutely correct. Obi, you're absolutely correct about the Orlando Brown situation.
So,
also
30. So if you're looking right, and I read the charges.
She had money because remember she married his fucking personal trainer.
It's not, but here's the thing. It's way bigger than that. I'm not even talking about money anymore. At the end of the day, if he did half of what I read, to me, and as a human being, I don't give a fuck how much money you throwing at me. It gets to a point of, yo, this shit has to stop. If it's true, this shit has to stop.
Right, but then you also got some things like NDAs, and you also got other situations and other things that can happen and other threats too.
NDAs can be broken if there's violence.
I don't think people understand what an NDA is.
What was in that NDA?
No. NDAs do not protect you against breaking the law. Period. At all.
Right.
It's not. An NDA is simply a non-disclosure agreement for you not to disclose this person as being gay or this person's personal interests or what this person has or whatever. That's what it protects you against. You writing a book, you doing. If you break the law, the NDA does not matter. These people keep bringing up these allegations. Diddy's a billionaire. Diddy has the best attorneys. Diddy has freaking ninjas that can go in your house in the middle of the night and kill you. Diddy has all these things.
So you don't think that has something to do with that too? Remember, allegedly, like I said, allegedly, he has something to do with Kim Porter.
Yes.
That she was getting a book out. Allegedly, and this is supposed to be the woman
but here's the
that
thing.
he talk about that he loves. Wait. That he loves, that he was cheating on her. He was cheating on Kim with Cassie. Because he was dealing with Kim and Cassie around the same time. So my thing is this. Understandable, like you said, and I understand both parties and both ends. But I'm only saying that because I'm only saying that when you're scared or with fear, sometimes it takes something to happen to change. And I'm only saying that because I've been through not this big as Cassie, like what Diddy did and everything else with Cassie. But again, without going personal, all the way personal, I know how it feels to be a person that been through some shit, and you know, and then you don't have the opportunity to say something then, and then you have the opportunity to say something now. But the difference is, I said what I said. I didn't give a fuck about no money. People gonna know what the fuck I had to say, but her situation, it was a money thing. So I didn't care. But see, that's because I said fuck it. I didn't care about the fear, and I didn't have to worry about nobody because I was ready to fight. But see, not everybody is me. Not everybody's like whatever.
So allegedly, he blew up Kid Cudi's car, right?
He said Kid Cudi said he did it.
Hold on. It's Kid Cudi said that Diddy blew up his car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the investigation? People want to talk. If a car gets blown up on East Main Street, you can pull up the report that this car was blown up on this day. This happened, right?
But also, too, when people got understandable, but also, I get what you said with the Kid Cudi thing, but then also we got situations where money, certain situations could happen
if
because
you can be both, then shut the fuck up.
No, the reason why I say that too, because wasn't there a situation where the cop that investigated, the cop that passed away, he died, that was investigating Biggie death. He was very, very close. Very close to finding out who, what, when, where, what. And he was getting threats. So he stopped. He know whatever. He stopped investigating. Guess Biggie's mother wound up getting a wrongful death, whatever, suit, whatever like that, and won that, whatever like that. But due to certain situations and certain threats that he was getting, they told him to stop while he's ahead. Because some people could come at him. So I don't know her situation. I don't know whatever like that. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's greed. It could be. We can agree to disagree.
So
it could be a little bit of both.
So at the end of the day, we're saying that the only reason why Diddy gets away with everything is because he has money. That's the bottom line.
I said that from the beginning.
That's it. That's the bottom line, really.
Yeah. Because Greta, we see how many people we see now. The shit that people do for fucking money. You see the shit. You got bitches out here. Excuse me, my French for bitches. Sorry, but this y'all know me how I talk. We got females out here that will literally degrade themselves to go to Dubai to take pictures and do all types of craziness. You got girls out here now doing all types of craziness just for a couple of dollars.
Go ahead, sir.
Do you remember in our first season where I posed the question, who would we sell for $850 million?
Right. And I said who I would sell. I said who I would sell.
You wanna know what's crazy? You wanna know what's crazy?
And because I think that person deserves it, because I think they can go to hell.
Here's the thing. Here's the bigger issue in my opinion. Okay. We can't keep crying wolf if we're not going to follow through with certain things.
That's not going to happen.
There's way too many women and some men that go through domestic violence, that are really going through domestic violence, that are
and still
really
don't say nothing to this day,
that are
because of fear,
really being raped, that are really going through all of these things that Cassie was alleged happened, right? At some point, we got to stand on something. It can't be 100 different cases and 100 different issues against Diddy. And what I found funny about the paperwork as well was that Diddy was the person that allegedly did this, right? The claim wasn't against only Diddy. It was against Compass. It was against Rock. It was Bad Boy Entertainment. What the fuck they got to do with allegedly Diddy raping you?
Money.
That's what I said. It could be a little bit of both. I said that. I said it could be that and it could be that, but it could also be a little bit whatever. She felt that, but the thing about it, she wanted to be paid for all the enduring everything that she did.
So that's all the time.
It's like I mean, like I said, I wouldn't put a price. That's not me. If I endured, but I just want justice, meaning that this person could go to jail. Everybody means or whatever is different. How whatever like that. If you did something, you needed to go to jail, whatever like that. But everybody's way of whatever living is different. It could have been a money grab. It could have been part of it money grab. Part of it could have been whatever. We're not going to sit here and all the time say that it ain't situations where some people are scared.
That's all the time Diddy's getting from us. I'm not talking about Diddy no more. That's enough. I'm gonna say one thing about Apple, and then I'm going to the next topic. And
you said Apple
from there. Shout out to Apple. Apple says it will get rid of green text bubbles for non-iPhone users in 2024.
Yeah.
Because
they're adopting RCS.
Correct.
They're adopting RCS. That's why.
Oh, so y'all copying off Androids again?
Yes.
So
y'all already took our chargers. I'm an Android.
That's a fact.
Person.
Are you done?
Because your iPhone 15 now is a C charger. Y'all camera's still ass. I'm talking shit. I can talk shit regardless of what. I always had a motherfucking Android. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
I will say this. Thank God for the Europeans for forcing Apple to see the light.
Yeah. That lawsuit made them wake up. That's all it is. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the money.
Because I ain't gonna lie, and I mean, no disrespect. Ever since old boy passed, y'all phone's been the same.
They were the
Yeah, I just
same
changed.
before he passed.
I mean, yeah, you know, I was trying to give him some credit. Okay, I was trying.
Yo,
I was trying to, like, you know, be like, you know what, old boy did something. I was trying.
All right.
I was trying.
So let's get into.
But hold on, wait. I got one more question,
think.
Gutter. One more thing, Gutter. How are your Apple phones, right? And y'all all y'all own shit. How y'all give each other viruses? So y'all making yourself sick?
That's like the people during COVID that were driving with a mask on and they were in the car by themselves.
So Apple was doing that?
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
So y'all was giving your own self viruses and shit. Okay, cool, got you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done? Damn Apple.
Every heterosexual man should experience anal penetration, full stop, just to understand the vulnerability of it, just to understand what it's like to have a pussy, or if you're going to penetrate a woman's asshole, like to really get what that feels like. It changes the game of how you approach it. Every heterosexual man should.
Absolutely not. Under no circumstances is that going to occur. We are not participating in this under no circumstances. I don't give a goddamn what that woman have to say. Matter of fact, we're going to ban her from having social media ever again.
As a peg trader.
Wait, she said as a fellow pegger. Wait.
As a person.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Before you even get into that, JB Production says there are still people driving by themselves with a mask on. I haven't seen it. That's.
As a person who supports certain ideas of it, as a fellow pegologist.
That title alone takes me out of this conversation. Just no. Nah, sis. We're not doing that. No.
Let me finish my thought. Okay. I don't agree.
We're not saying shit. Go ahead.
No, let me finish.
The floor is yours.
I don't agree that every heterosexual man should get, you know, the experience of the whole whatever, because again, everybody do this. But I know I'm not doing this part though. There's a lot of quote unquote heterosexual men that, you know, that like they sound as to us. I'm not doing that. But I'm a pegologist. I studied pegology.
You're not answering the question though.
I don't agree. I don't think every man should do the whole backdoor thing. I don't think every man should do that. If you're into it, you're into it. I don't agree that to get the feeling and whatever like that. That's like they would y'all would never really we would never really understand.
I have a
y'all would not understand how it feels to
Bam.
You know,
have a baby.
Yeah, and then
Bam.
we would never understand how it feels to feel coochie. Like we would never understand that unless we actually get a dick. So it's like certain shit, just leave it alone. If you into that, you into that. If you're not, you're not. Stop trying to force the narrative of certain situations.
Bam.
Just leave it alone.
I have a plot twist. I agree with her. Let me tell you.
You agree?
Hold on. Let me tell you in what capacity. Now, she forgot a very key point in her statement. Okay? Every heterosexual male that has roughly attacked a woman's anus should have to experience that shit.
Okay.
Then they can feel why they should be vulnerable when they do the act.
All right. The stipulation.
See, that makes sense. All right.
Like, come on. Because think about it, right? Now.
But wait, not to be funny, you can't. All right. I can't say I did it. I didn't do it 100%. But you can't roughly. That does not go in easy anyway. So you gotta be kind of forceful.
See, but the thing is, there's levels to this. There's levels to it. Okay. Now,
I ain't doing it, so I'm missing level. As soon as I feel the pressure, I'm like, abort mission. Sorry.
When it gets to a certain point, okay, the female will guide you. female will guide you. She will tell you when females that are into that, man, they will guide you. Okay?
You're right.
Now,
females are into. I know some females that are.
If you as a male are that disconnected, that this woman is feeling pain from this because it's a very tight hole, and they ram it in, and and the female tells them, "Yo, chill," or "slow down," and they don't listen, they just pound away. They really need to get penetrated.
No, I
agree
with that.
They need to get penetrated.
Pulp Fiction shit.
I agree.
They need to get penetrated because at the end of the day,
speaking for me, the way
for you because you're not into it.
Like I said, no. Speaking for me, I wanted to try it. I'm a person that actually is fully curious about it, but I'm going to be honest with the equipment that's out here. Y'all ain't walking around like this, okay? Y'all not walking around.
I'm gonna respond to Ms. Rhonda's comment because I agree with it.
And I'm not even gonna lie. It's just it's the way the equipment is set up for a lot of y'all, and you know, a particular maybe person that I'm interested in is set up. No, nope. I'm gonna die.
Melody the Diva indicated also, I wish they could experience having a period for 1 year with extreme.
Yes,
camp. Now I agree with that as well. And that's another thing that here's the thing, right? You have to be connected in some way. Because the thing is, right? For example, right? If your lady tells you live together, right? And you see that she's cramping up, you see that she has that time of the month, right? And you're not like, you don't get her the warm rag, you don't get her favorite ice cream, you don't do certain things, you still let her do all the chores in the house, whatever the case may be, and you just oblivious to what that female is going through, to be able to go to give you your pride and joy of your kids and X, Y, and Z, right? If you can't understand that, you should experience having your period for a year. I agree.
I think every man need to try that cramp challenge.
No. For what?
Why not? So y'all can see how the cramps feel.
So why? If you tell me you're cramping up, I believe you. It's okay.
I'm saying you. I mean, but you're different. I'm saying that the ones that you're saying that don't understand, that are inconsiderate.
Tanzania should take it. Absolutely, yes, I agree.
But we all seen it when the guy put the little thing and they talk their shit, and then all of a sudden they feel they're like, you know, it's a lot. So but again, the way
So the NBA is requiring LaMelo Ball to cover up his La France tattoo under his left ear for violating the NBA's rule against displaying logos on players' bodies. The logo is actually Melo's personal lifestyle brand that he recently collaborated with Puma on the colorway for his third signature sneaker. What do you guys think about the LaMelo Ball? LaMelo Ball entered a deal with Puma. He has a lifestyle brand called La France. He got it tatted. He got it tatted on his neck. And the NBA...
Is it big?
It's decent. It's about this big on his neck.
But you got to be up on his neck to see it? Oh,
no, you see it. It's in red. And he's light skinned. You can see it. It's not... you can't really hide it. So they made him put a patch over it. Now, it's his personal lifestyle brand.
He promote himself, ain't he?
The way I look at it is, right, they're wearing a jersey with the NBA logo on it, with whatever other company sponsored the team, with the Jordan brand logo on it. I can't display my logo on my neck.
No, you can't.
I get it.
They paid for it. They paid to have their logos on these jerseys, and a lot of these other teams are actually putting other logos on there, and they're paying for it. No, you can't. No.
I paid myself. It's my neck. Pause.
No. So he has to. But remember, he's doing a bigger brand. Like, even though that's his tats, that's his. He's still a player on a team that's sponsored by a bigger thingy. Now, unless his company that he got on his neck put in sponsorship in the NBA, then that's different.
Correct.
Yo, that's crazy to me.
No, it's not.
I don't agree.
No.
No, think about it, God. No. But think about it. Think about it. We have the Yin Game podcast, right?
Right.
Right. And we get sponsors from different people,
right.
different things. The Yin Game, look at, as the Yin Game podcast, right? Now, I do something myself. A Thousand Years do something himself, and he got his own brand. I got my own brand. Even though you might, like I said, we don't know how the way everything is, but remember that brand is only sponsoring Yin Yang. But we working around with our stuff. Like I just said I had something, and it's saying, you know, bam, da 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 da. Like I have a thing, I have my little name and everything else stuff like that, and I could whatever like that. But that depends on how we expand it. We have to talk about that. That has to be talked about. If we want to put our own stuff, that we have our own entities in within the Yin Yang podcast. Like even though we're Yin Yang podcast, you are straight, you are gutter. I'm Bandacity. That is Thousand Year. We still have our own entities, but as a collective, we are the Yin Yang podcast. Whatever we do outside Yin Yang, that's what we do outside Yin Yang. But our sponsors is Yin Yang podcast, not just straight from gutter, not just Bandacity, not just Thousand Year. Unless the sponsors said they are willing to not only sponsor us as a team, but also collectively as our own entity.
No, I get that, but that's kind of that's a little different. And this is where we separate ourselves from NBA players, because at the end of the day, we are independent contractors. And
they're not. They're employees.
Yeah, they're employees. So you guys at the end of the day are your own bosses. So
no, understandable. But I was just using that as a why to explain.
I get what you're saying. Because if you look at the grand scheme of things, right? It's Straight from the Gut Entertainment presents the Yin and Yang podcast, right? When you look at it, DJ Dowsonier is an actual real life DJ, right? DJ Dowsonier is saying, you know, let's say for somebody, what's the DJ equipment brand?
Oh, Serato.
Yeah, the Serato, right? DJ Dowsonier gets to deal with Serato individually, right? And he says that I'm gonna give Serato a shout out, blah blah blah. I got an individual deal, right? This is the beauty of being your own boss, right? On top of the fact that we're friends. DJ Dowsonier, go ahead, do your thing, shout that out.
Like I said, we can do that.
You get the deal, boom, you could do that.
Right.
And it's
we can do that, but when it comes to that, they can't. See, we can do that. Like
really
me, like I said, I'm Bandacity. I have like you got Serato. I got Melody Dreams Entertainment. I got other things that I'm into and everything else. Like I got people like you got the like different people that sponsors. I have different things that could and whatever like that we all whatever like that. So, but the thing about it is about us being, like you said, how we are. We understand that. With them, it's a whole.
It sucks,
it's different.
Man.
It's
being that
different.
That corporation. But shout out to LaMelo, man. Shout out to his La France brand, his personal lifestyle brand. Shout out to Puma. Shout out to them, man. Yo, do you hear about the story about the family being shocked to find a stranger laying in the casket wearing the outfit and jewelry they bought for their loved one?
The what?
Now, yes. So a family is outraged after arriving at a relative's open casket funeral, only to find a different person in the casket. Georgia Robinson, the sister of the deceased, Mary Jean Robinson from Jackson, Mississippi, immediately knew something was wrong as soon as she entered the wake room. Once we got in there and signed the books and everything, we were walking down to view her body, and I knew something was kind of off. I could tell that it wasn't her from far back. I didn't know who was in the casket. So Robinson passed away at the age of 68 in late October. So Mary Jean's family was horrified to discover a stranger wearing the clothes and jewelry they had carefully selected for her funeral.
They were dead too, or no?
So Georgia informed the funeral director that the person presented was not their loved one. According to the family, the employees at People's Funeral Home were unapologetic and rude. We're telling him, the funeral home director, about the mistake, and he was very rude and very uncaring, said Georgia. He had an attitude with my son. He told us that we were going to have to pay for everything all over again.
Oh hell no!
In the end,
You put the wrong motherfucker in the casket, and you trying to tell me I gotta pay you again? How about you? You know what?
So in
See,
the
this
end,
is why I go to therapy.
Georgia revealed
Go therapy.
the funeral
3, 2, 1,
home,
1, 2, 3.
the
What
funeral
the fuck is
home did fulfill some of the family's requests. They also bought new garments for Mary Jane. I told them not to put anything on my sister that was on that lady, she said, referring to the woman who mistakenly ended up in her sister's casket. He put the earrings on her anyway. I feel terrible, she said. Just to think, if we had a closed casket, we would have ended up burying someone else's loved one instead of ours. When asked by the local outlet, James Stewart, one of the funeral directors, did not provide a clear answer regarding the mix-up. However, he mentioned that the Robertson family expressed satisfaction with the services provided by the company.
I have one question. Was the funeral a black funeral? Like
Yes.
The funeral. So the.
Oh, you mean it was a black owned?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No.
Oh, so it wasn't black owned?
No.
This was just pure disrespect. That's all
Right.
it is.
But
Pure.
wait, the family though, were they black?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mary Jean Robinson. Come on. Mary
Listen,
Jean
first
Robinson.
of all, I know a white girl named fucking Nefertiti. We're not gonna go there.
Confused parents. Like, really? Like,
I know a white girl named Shemeka. Like, come on. Shemeka. Yes.
Last topic.
so let's get into the last topic.
Being addicted to sex. I know that's crazy, right? Because everybody tell you to smash all the day long. They lying to you. When you give yourself away, because most people don't even say this, just as much as they say women are giving away their bodies, I teach my boys that you giving away your body too. You got all these soul ties with all these different people too as a man. And then when it comes time to be faithful to a woman, you don't have the habitual habit of knowing how to love one woman because you have created an identity based on who you sleep with, not who you know. You based your identity on how many people you knock down instead of the one person you can love. And let me say this, I'm gonna get haters when I say this. The best player in the world is one who can love one woman. Not being addicted.
So this man reveals why you should stop being addicted to sex.
He's absolutely correct.
He's correct.
Um,
Because you can create soul ties with these people and that you don't even want no tie
What
with.
if you have no
fact.
soul?
They stop fucking them like you do.
That's a good one.
Stop whispering in their ears sweet nothings. Baby, this is my stop. Stop slow grinding in the vagina, okay? Stop trying to hit the crazy motherfucking button all the goddamn time.
When did that equate to? No. Okay. So
that leads to my question I asked before. Are y'all fucking every female the same way? Or are y'all like switching it up depending on the female? We asked this question and men have said, oh nah, I can't go out like a punk. I gotta give it all 100% each and every time. What if the girl is crazy?
About me crazy. First of all,
y'all all crazy.
What if the girl is crazy?
We have.
Listen,
No.
I figured it out.
No.
Go ahead.
No. They are all crazy. We've already established that in just this conversation. Lesbians are being divorced at 75%. Women are crazy. So you're gonna get the performance no matter what.
No.
End of story.
I don't think all female. No. As a woman speaking, I don't think all I don't think, and I'm gonna tell you, like I told my father, abort mission. When you ain't even do much and she's already losing her mind, abort the freaking mission. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's like me talking about, oh yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, if I don't like you, you ain't getting everything.
Bam.
You gotta be happy. I give you if I gave you head, be happy. Because other than that, if I don't, you're not getting that. Every
woman is crazy.
So but Gutter, so you trying to tell me? So Gutter, are you licking the coochie to every girl the same way? If you licking the coochie?
Listen, absolutely. Now, let me tell you, hold on. Listen, every woman is crazy. If she hasn't acted crazy towards you, you ain't hitting it right yet. Point blank. You're not hitting it right.
I'm saying in general, save that energy for someone who actually who deserves it.
Listen, here's the difference between men and women, okay? Women, you can tell if the woman likes you by the way she sucks your dick. Okay? There's no such thing as a woman. Hold on. There's no such thing as a woman that gets whack head. She just don't like you enough. And if she don't do it at all, she just don't fuck with you. Period. It's for whatever she's getting out of this situation. But you see what you just said. If she doesn't whatever like that, she only does it to somebody else. But y'all just said, regardless if you like the bitch or not, you still gonna fuck her like it's your last life. But you didn't let me get to the man part. You keep interjecting. I gave you the female part. I was going to give you the man part. What the difference is, right? The difference between us men is we don't give a fuck. This is a rehearsal, okay? We have to eat it and beat it right to get a second go at it. We cannot give her mediocre dick. We cannot.
But
we don't have that luxury.
You don't have to go all full Monty either.
Yes,
that's a lie.
We have to hit the bottom off. Yes,
y'all can take some out.
Home run.
Y'all can take some out.
We can no. First of all,
in the words of my good friend, fellow porn star, you can take some out.
No, you can't.
You cannot give half the dick. No, it's false. You're not getting a call back, my nigga. Rehearsal is done. The audition, you have not passed the audition. You're not getting a call back.
So
and you're all in the. And
so if you're gonna go hard like that the first night, what if you don't perform the same time the second time she gives you the second audition?
So for those of you that can't perform every time, okay, this is not an official sponsor. Shout out to my man Grices and Vague. Shout out to T-Rex. They have their version of the Pink Horsepower called their third leg. This shit is potent. Shout out to Vague. Shout out to T-Rex. Yeah. So for those of y'all that can't, whatever. I'm sorry. I feel for y'all. Yeah, the battle rapper.
The battle
rapper. I'm saying, but no, that's what it's called.
No, it's called the third leg.
You know what?
It is owned by Vague and T-Rex.
No, I had to get the names. Get the names together.
So shout out to the third leg. That is the official name of their potency. Shout out to them. And at the end, listen. As men, we just don't have that luxury.
Wait,
we just don't.
You have the video of when the guy was talking about, like, if the female don't make that noise, that you're just going to abort the mission?
Next week.
Yeah. Okay, so that's next week. But also, I'm going to tell you guys,
that's gonna be next
new
week.
Music for now I'm going to start doing like the album reviews coming up soon. But make sure y'all check out Andre 3000's new album. There's no rap. There's no rap.
Fire.
It's him and a flute and other people with sounds and everything else is amazing. I didn't skip not one freaking song, but I do have one favorite song on there. I think it's called Bob Polo's Daughter Wearing a Sweater. I think that's track number 5. I'm not sure. But the whole album to me is amazing.
Do y'all I don't know what demographic is watching us right now, but if you guys are familiar with Kenny G,
yes,
it gave me Kenny G vibes.
It gives me meditation. It goes to the vibe.
Right. So I was in the office on Friday, and I played the album in the background all day. And when I tell you that my day flew by, like it's the shout out to Andre 3 Stacks. His reply to him not wanting to rap at the age of 48 was kind of funny as well. When he indicated, what you want me to rap about? Getting a colonoscopy? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The funny thing is, I was watching that.
The first track of the album is called "I Wanted to Make a Rap Album."
No, he said, "I really wanted to make a rap."
No, but that's the first name of the first track.
I know, and it's
12. I really wanted to make a rap. Right, but it's amazing, and people need to open up their mind and ideas and stuff like that, because this man really played the flute with other people. This shit was dope, talented, very, very talented.
But the thing is, Andre 3 Stacks is he's a creative. He's very talented.
He's a Gemini, of course.
I was really looking forward to an Andrew 3 Stacks rap album. I really was. But I respect the fact that he didn't. I respect why he didn't. The Flu album is fire. Shout out to Andrew 3 Stacks. DJ Dazania, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, man. All I can tell you is that the album is something to listen to, and I'll be listening to it. It's in rotation. I ain't gonna hold you. But
listen.
Oh, another album of Chris Brown's 1111 is good too.
Listen,
it's actually not bad. It's good.
Listen, man. If we're gonna talk about music, what we're gonna do, we're gonna end it with this, okay? Is for the next episode, Bam is gonna have the music review, and as y'all know, DJ Thousand is a DJ, so he's always gonna give you reviews on things, especially when it comes to music. But also, I am restarting straightfromthegutter.com. That will be up tomorrow. We're gonna have music reviews on the website. After a couple of weeks, then it's going to turn into, there's going to be a fee that you guys will have to pay directly to Bam for her to review your music and give you some feedback. And if you want Thousand to play for his events, that's going to have an extra fee as well. It's time for everyone here. Everyone is a creative. Everyone has brilliant ideas, long experiences, and that's how we're moving with it. When it comes to music, Party dropped Ether Part 2 on Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, make sure y'all check that out. It's called The People, THEE. Shout out to Party. That record is fire.
One more thing, Thousandaire, I need your opinion because you know you are the DJ. What was your thoughts on Kanye West?
I didn't
hear
you. I didn't even
hear
know
it?
Kanye dropped
He didn't drop the album. He actually dropped a little snippet. This is like right after. This is right after where I sent it to y'all. He dropped a little snippet of a song. I think this happened right after with the situation where Cassie had did the charge.
If you send it, if you could send it to the group right now, I'll play it, and then we end the show with that.
Well, for next week?
No, I'm gonna do it right now.
Wait, hold on. Damn it! Is in the what you call it? You gotta go to the shade room.
Oh, it's in the shade room?
Yeah, it's a snippet in there.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the shade room real quick. Hold on. Shout out to the shade room. Man.
Yes.
Listen,
first of all, they get everything.
Okay, so Mario, where's Kanye?
He dropped it like right after the situation where Cassie had
Okay, I got it. Alrighty, so we're gonna play this and then we out of here. I just want to give another shout out to Makeup by Sammy Renee. So her IG is makeup by _ Sammy Renee. Shout out to her. We're gonna play this Kanye drops new song. She's in Westchester, New York.
Oh, okay, well, let's see what's going on. Like telling everything. Like, well, shouts out, of course, and send information, get them more information, stuff like that. Maybe we could do the face beat. Bam.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get that going. So Kanye drops new song featuring Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Durk, and Bump J.
They all running hooligans, and we with the foolish red. I'm anti-Semitic. Jewish. I just scooters. Can we ride them like a lead? It's got that in the trees. So who's baby
I have no idea what you was talking about.
He said you already know what he said. I'm not even gonna say it.
I'm out. Peace to the gods. I'm out of here.
Yin and Yang Podcast, Season 2, Episode 6.
Crazy.
Listen,
2023 is about to end with a bang.
It will be on YouTube tomorrow, 12 p.m. Peace.